Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's a pretty good day today, so I don't expect to see anything go wrong. Thank you guys for showing so much love. We just passed 100 subs, which is honestly pretty crazy. When I started this channel, I didn't really think. I honestly thought it was kind of dumb. I didn't think anybody would watch these videos, but it's really cool to see that you guys are actually enjoying it. So yeah, comment down below what you guys like about my videos, and what should I improve on. Like, what would you guys want to see more? Because wait, hold on, we got a crazy merge about to happen. Let's see if we can pull it off. Damn, I did it really good. I guess the car didn't really see that there was a merge. There because of the car in front of us. But last minute, it figured it out and got us in the right lane, or the left lane. That's the coolest thing about FSD. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect conditions. It could just like have random stuff that is like, you know, that just happened, like just a random construction site, and you know, it just figures its way. But yeah, like comment down below, guys, what you guys want to see more of, what you guys like, and what kind of things I should improve on. You know, I've been getting lots of comments on so many different things, and I'm gonna just answer them in the video because, you know, I feel like I could leave a comment and, you know, I'd provide some value, but you know, sometimes if I say something bad, it might feel too negative or something, or if I say something too positive in the comments, it might be too, like, you might take it like I'm a diehard fan. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible, you know, because I know a lot of you guys probably don't have a Tesla. I did a poll. I'm gonna do polls periodically on YouTube, so be on the lookout for those posts, you know, so you could participate. And a lot of you guys want to own a Tesla, you know. I think very few actually have one, so I think my audience is more people looking to buy Teslas, which is pretty cool. Because, you know, I remember before I was very scared of getting a Tesla because all the EV hate, you know, like, oh, if you go home and plug it in, it's just gonna blow up or something. That stuff really got to me. So, but it's like, the thing that made me jump on the Tesla is the fact that if you think about it, a lot of the people that are hating on Teslas or hating on EVs in general, like, they never owned an electric vehicle themselves, you know. All the cars they've owned are like gasoline cars, and the hate is mainly coming from the like that group, you know, that never owned an electric vehicle. And, you know, that I guess that's fine, but it's like, you know, everybody has their opinion, and they're allowed to have their opinion, obviously. But you know, I kind of took that into account when I was looking for an EV, because I was like, if a lot of the people that are saying that EVs are bad never owned an EV, are they like really that bad? Because I feel like I would hear a lot of hate from people that actually own the EVs, you know, because they would live with it, you know, go home, they charge it, it freaking blows up or something, you know. I feel like they would be like shouting from the freaking rooftops, or maybe, you know, shouting from the bus stop, I guess. But yeah, so I took that into account, and I was just like, you know what, I'll be the guinea pig. If anything goes wrong, then I'll be like, okay, I'll tell my friends, my family, stay away from electric cars, you know, gasoline's the best. But I've owned this car for a year now, and nothing but love for this car. Well, you know, obviously it has its downsides, and hold on, I'm paying attention, man. Yeah, sometimes I guess when I talk too much, the microphone picks up on that and thinks I'm like distracted or something. But yeah, we talk about the downsides, you know, it's just mainly build quality. And if you guys don't own a home, Teslas might be a little bit much more of a hassle than a typical gas car. But it's not impossible. So I'd like to hear more perspectives on that, you know, like if you guys own a Tesla and you guys live in an apartment building or any kind of building, let us know what your experience is like and whether or not it was worth the purchase, you know. And also, I got some links in the description if you guys want to check it out. A steering wheel that I ordered, screen protector that I'm looking to get, and the camera mount that I'm currently using. If you use those links, you know, it'll help support the channel. I'm trying to make this channel a lot better, trying to get some new cars, but I'm pretty far from that right now. So anything helps. But I appreciate everybody subscribing and liking the videos and just honestly just watching the content, you know. That's all I could ask for. So yeah, if you guys enjoy these videos, check out some of the playlists. I have the long form playlist and the shorts. And yeah, I usually commentate on crazy stuff that happens, but I feel like a lot of you want to see me commentate like some more mundane stuff, like just it's staying in the lane. So I'm gonna try that. The car accelerates very, very smoothly. And stays really good in the lane. Never really have issues with that. The more you guys use these systems, the better you feel you have for it. Like you kind of just know what it's gonna do. I love it when it takes like curves and bends. Like it just feels like it's from the future. It's so cool. Comes to a complete stop very well. Well, coming to a complete stop. And just the visualization is just so cool. Like it just knows what's going on. It has like so many cars. I wonder what's the limit. Like I wonder how many cars could be added to this, like, you know, like say the Tesla was in like an elevated space, so like none of the cars could block the other cars. Like how many cars could be put on this screen until, like, I don't know, starts lagging or something? And could it keep track of all those cars? Like that's a very cool system. Car accelerates through the light, and even when there's no lane lines properly visible for the car, like through the intersection, it gets through very well. Some typical gasoline cars, you know, they struggle through intersections, I feel. Or that's my personal experience. Maybe yours may vary if, you know, you tried it in your car. It's especially nice using FSD when there's scenery around, because you know, it's very nice to, like, you know, be able to like look at stuff on the side of the road compared to just focusing on the lane all the time. You should be focused at all times, obviously, but you know, you're able to let your eyes wander just a little bit more than you normally would. And I think it's a little bit safer this way than compared to looking around while driving, you know, yourself. It's very smooth, it's very quiet. that was a cop, but we weren't speeding, so we should be fine. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you guys want to see. Check out the links in the description if you want to support the channel, and watch some of those playlists. There's a huge accident here, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.